The world is full of amazing things, big and small. From the grandest mountains to the tiniest grains of sand, every element holds a story, a piece of the puzzle that makes up our universe. We often love what's bright and flashy, what really stands out. The neon lights of Tokyo, the bustling markets filled with vibrant colors and sounds, they capture our attention and dazzle our senses. But there's a special kind of magic in the things we can't quite see, in the quiet whispers at the edge of our understanding. The fog that shrouds a forest, the gentle waves on a mist-covered lake, these scenes invite us to look closer, to wonder and imagine. This is the world of Yugen, a deep Japanese idea about beauty. It's a concept that transcends the obvious and delves into the profound, where beauty is found in the subtle and the mysterious. It's about appreciating mystery, depth, and things hinted at, not shown. In a Zen garden, the raked sand and carefully placed rocks suggest a landscape, inviting contemplation and introspection. Yugen is hard to explain. It's a feeling, a sense of awe and wonder that arises when we encounter something profound and elusive. It's a feeling, a hunch, a deep connection to the unseen parts of life. When we meditate by a tranquil stream or watch the leaves fall in autumn, we touch upon this deep, almost indescribable sensation. It's the gentle sadness of twilight, the moment when day turns to night, and the world is bathed in a soft, fading light. The quiet respect we feel in an old forest where the towering trees and moss-covered floor speak of time and endurance. The deep silence after a snowfall. The world becomes hushed and the blanket of snow transforms the landscape into a serene, almost otherworldly place. Yugen encourages us to look deeper, to embrace the shadows and the quiet, because real beauty often hides there. In the shadowed pathways of a bamboo grove or the misty hills, we find a beauty that is subtle and profound. Imagine a single cherry blossom tree in the mist, its delicate petals drifting down. This scene captures the essence of Yugen, where beauty is fleeting and delicate. Mountains rise far away, their tops barely visible in the haze. This distant view invites us to dream and wonder about what lies beyond. This scene feels like Yugen, a touching beauty that's more than just what we see. It's a beauty that resonates with our soul, that speaks to the deeper parts of our being. It's a peek into the deep mystery of being alive, a reminder that everything changes. The changing seasons, the falling cherry blossoms, they all remind us of the transient nature of life and the profound beauty that lies within it. Yugen, sometimes called profound grace or mysterious beauty, is woven into Japanese art and thinking. It is a concept that transcends the ordinary, inviting us to look deeper into the essence of things. It speaks to how the Japanese appreciate subtlety, hints, and the deep meanings hidden beneath the surface. This appreciation is evident in their gardens, their art, and their daily lives. Yugen isn't about obvious beauty or flashy displays. Instead, it is about finding beauty in simplicity and the understated elegance that often goes unnoticed. It's about the subtle dance of light and shadow, the interplay that creates a sense of mystery and depth, the touching beauty of things that don't last, like the fleeting cherry blossoms or the ephemeral autumn leaves, the powerful quiet of silence. In these moments of stillness, we find a profound connection to the world around us. It's the awe and wonder we feel when we think about the huge universe, the vastness of the night sky filled with stars, or the tiny beauty of a dewdrop. Each dewdrop holds a world of its own, reflecting the beauty of the entire universe in its small form. In traditional Japanese arts like No theatre, calligraphy and poetry, Yugen is key. The simple No stage with its minimalistic design, the expressive brushstrokes of calligraphy, each stroke carrying a world of meaning, the suggestive words of a haiku. These art forms try to create a sense of Yugen, a feeling that goes beyond what is seen or heard, inviting us to connect with what's unspoken, unseen, the deep meanings beyond words and shapes. Yugen encourages us to embrace the mysteries of life, to find beauty in the unknown, and to appreciate the profound grace that lies within the simplest of things. Yugen appeared in the Heian period of Japanese history, from 794 to 1185, a time of great art and culture. This was when ideas of beauty, elegance and refinement were most important. Yugen was strongest in the arts of the Heian court, especially No theatre and poetry. No, with its simple stage, stylized movements and expressive masks, tried to show deep emotions and spiritual truths through hints and suggestions, not direct acting. Heian poetry, especially waka, also used Yugen. These short poems, often a bit sad and longing, used powerful images and clever wordplay to hint at deep feelings and philosophical ideas. Their beauty wasn't in what they said directly, but what they left unsaid, inviting the reader to think about the hidden meanings. Yugen is connected to Zen Buddhism, a spiritual way of life that focuses on meditation, intuition and understanding yourself. Both Yugen and Zen encourage us to look deeper than the surface, to find beauty in imperfection and to accept that everything changes. Wabi-sabi, a key part of Zen, is very similar to Yugen. Wabi-sabi finds beauty in imperfection, in things not lasting, and in the natural cycle of growth and decay. It's the beauty of a cracked teacup, the weathered look of an old wooden beam, the short-lived beauty of autumn leaves. Like wabi-sabi, Yugen encourages us to appreciate the beauty of the imperfect, the temporary, and the incomplete. It teaches us that true beauty isn't about being perfect, but about accepting the natural flow of life with all its flaws and changes. In today's busy tech-filled world, finding Yugen can seem hard. We're constantly getting information, our senses overloaded. But Yugen isn't lost. It's in the quiet moments, the subtle bits of grace in our days. Appreciating Yugen today means slowing down, simplifying, reconnecting with nature and being mindful. It's about finding beauty in everyday things, the small details we often miss. We can find Yugen in sunlight, through leaves, the calming sound of rain on a window, quietly looking at a single flower. It's about changing how we see things, learning to love the beauty of the subtle, the short-lived, and the profound. Section 6. Mindful Observation, Unveiling the Hidden Beauty. A great way to experience Yugen is through mindful observation. This means paying attention to right now without judging, noticing the small details around us with curiosity and wonder. Really look at how light and shadow play on a wall. Listen to leaves rustling in the wind, enjoy the smell of fresh coffee. By using all our senses, we open ourselves to the subtle beauty around us, finding the hidden depths in everyday things. Mindfulness isn't just about seeing, it's about all our senses. Feel a smooth stone, smell the damp earth after rain, listen to crickets chirping far away. Notice the subtle feelings in your own body, the gentle rise and fall of your breath. Section 7. The Elegance of Less Minimalism and Yugen. Minimalism, which is about simplicity, clarity and getting rid of what we don't need, fits well with Yugen. By creating spaces that are tidy and calm, we make room for thought and reflection, bringing Yugen into our homes and lives. This doesn't mean living in emptiness. It's about having things that make us happy and have meaning, things with their own quiet beauty. Choose quality over quantity, preferring natural materials and simple designs that last. Make a space where everything has a purpose and adds to a feeling of harmony and peace. This can go beyond our physical spaces to our online lives too. Be thoughtful about what you have online, choosing quality over quantity and making space for quiet thought. Section 8. Embracing impermanence, the ephemeral beauty. Yugen reminds us that nothing stays the same. It encourages us to appreciate beauty that doesn't last, to enjoy the present moment, knowing it will pass. Cherry blossoms, a symbol of Yugen, bloom for a short but beautiful time before their petals fall. This cycle of growth, decay and renewal reminds us that everything changes. Instead of holding on to the past or worrying about the future, Yugen tells us to embrace now. It teaches us to find beauty in what's temporary, to appreciate how short-lived life is. Section 9. Conclusion. Yugen, a journey into the heart of beauty. Yugen isn't a place to arrive at, but a journey, a lifelong exploration of the subtle, the profound and the mysterious. It is an ongoing quest to uncover the hidden layers of beauty that exist all around us. This journey invites us to slow down, to observe, and to appreciate the intricate details that often go unnoticed in our fast-paced lives. It's a way of seeing, a way of being that makes our lives richer and deepens our appreciation for the world. By adopting the principles of Yugen, we learn to find joy in the simple and the ordinary. We begin to see the extraordinary in the everyday, and our lives become infused with a sense of wonder and awe. By being mindful, embracing simplicity and finding beauty in change, we open ourselves to the power of Yugen. This mindful approach allows us to connect more deeply with our surroundings and with ourselves. We start to notice the fleeting moments of beauty that pass us by, and we cherish them. We see the world in a new way, appreciating the subtle beauty that was always there, hidden in plain sight. The delicate interplay of light and shadow, the gentle rustling of leaves, the quiet moments of reflection, all these become sources of profound beauty and inspiration. In a world often focused on the superficial and fleeting, Yugen offers a deeper, more meaningful way to live. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and to seek out the deeper truths that lie beneath. This perspective helps us to find balance and peace, even amidst the chaos of modern life. It reminds us that true beauty isn't in what's loud and attention-grabbing, but in the quiet whispers of our soul, in the subtle moments of grace in our days. Yugen teaches us to value these moments, to hold them close, and to let them enrich our lives in ways that are both profound and lasting.